Alright, hello and welcome back everybody. This is Mr. New Vegas here, and hopefully that intro worked. It's been taking a little bit to try to get that sound working. So welcome. Playing Dead by Daylight today, and a new event, the Hallowed Blight event. So, it's going to be active for 13 days, starting on the 19th, which is today's Friday. It is impossible to describe the horrifying scenes I have witnessed. Death and misery, in every shape of terror, rule this place. I can no longer recall how I have come to this place. All I remember is the however you say that, milky fumes of opium in the murky den hazing a sweet, welcoming abyss. I awoke to dreadful screams in the endless night. At the feet of an old tree, with that leaked foul-smelling fluids, unless that's the correct spelling. I know not how to reach those poor souls, nor do I want to. Keeping a record is all I can do to make sense of it. So, what is it? Well, from what I've been able to piece together, I haven't played a single match yet. Now we have two different types of vials. Now we have the killer vial. Play as a killer and hook survivors on Concurrus hooks to fill your killer nectar vial, however you say that. Sorry for butchering it. Play a survivor and harvest vesicurial concurs to fill your survivor nectar vial. Dying in a trial may cause you to lose some of your nectar vial progress. So from what I've been able to get is that some hooks have been changed to these weird plant things. And then when you hook a survivor, you get some of that nectar vial. Then if you're a survivor, there's these pus things, kind of like, just like with the flowers, but I don't think that they're gens. I think they're actually a new singular item in the game. Just like how with the, Little Miss Piggy, how she has the jigsaw boxes and how you have to get the bear trap off your head. You can't mess with it until then, but in this you can, because you need to fill up vials. Now, I don't know who that character is that stole some of the vial or took the vial from the plants, but honestly, I looked at the skins before. Oh my goodness gracious, some of them just are amazing, and they have a nice little touch. Now, the one little touch before I show you guys, it's a perk that I'm pretty sure everybody hates except for people who love it, who use it all the time. And sorry about Quentin, I played him the other day. Go to my little mill. And the perk in question that I think about that just sets the entire piece just amazingly is Decisive Strike. Okay? Now, I don't like Decisive Strike, okay? But there's just something about the skins that kind of, I love the thought of correlating Decisive Strike in it. Just as a story or lore aspect. Now, before we get to it, you're going to see, here are the ones here. We're going to get to the Survivor ones first. Now, from what I've been able to gather from people talking about it from a little bit of the dev stream, it seems that you can only get 3 singular pieces of cosmetics. So let's say I want the Dwight head. Well, I'd have to spend 10 of these vials to get the Dwight head. Unless I want to, I could save 30 vials to just get his entire cosmetic. I'm pretty sure it's either Auric cells or the vials. Now the problem is this. From what I've heard, you could only get 3 items, or 1 whole cosmetic piece. So if you want this entire nice-ish, I guess to you, looking Dwight skin, and you want to just get it through, let's say you don't like any of the other skins, well, you don't have to get the other skins. You could just go for Dwight. But you can, I think you can still keep getting vials, but the thing is, I mean, there's no use of vials afterwards, because if you can't get more skins, if you're only allowed 1 full cosmetic skin or 3 separate cosmetic skins, well, what's the use? You know what I mean? So unless behavior changes it and they make us then all of the, because I think this will just get grayed out or something will end up happening. Now again, I haven't been there. This may be subject to change in the future, so don't take my word 100%, but that's what I've heard from the grapevine. So this is the first skin we got. It's Dwight. You know, it's pretty interesting. If you guys seen some of the cutscene or the little leaked images, you know, it's not too bad. I kind of like it. I like the little belt thing. I like his little pocket watch. The little glasses are pretty cool. Kind of old-timey. Then we have Claudette. Claudette, you know what? I kind of like it. I don't like playing as Claudette. Because most of the time when I come up against a Claudette, it's very sweaty survivors. But, you know, I mean, it looks kind of cool. I like the apron with the smeared stuff on it. It kind of makes me think that maybe it was Claudette who somehow took the stuff. But look at her right hand. Look at that, okay? You know what makes me think of that? We'll get to that in a second. But it just makes me think of something kind of corresponding with the Decisive Strike. And no, nothing is for Kate. It's just the, you know, the American flag on the shirt thing. So, but going to the killers. So we got 5 different killer skins. So we got the King of the Hooks. Look at Trapper. To be honest, it just looks like one of those plants got too excited, maybe looking at the Huntress, and just the Trapper was there at a bad time. He got splurted on. Although he kind of has a hole in his side, actually. I just realized that. I didn't see that before. I don't know if that's a graphical glitch or that's actually there. I don't know. But look at this on his back. He has growing horn things on his back too. You see that thing? It kind of looks like a vial, doesn't it? It has a little, like, kind of makes me think of like a, I don't know, shinobi, whatever. It's like with Naruto. If you ever watch Naruto, there's like one thing that they do where they have like these kind of like weird knives. I don't know what they're called. I'm not cultured enough. And they have like these pieces of paper, and sometimes the papers just explode, and that's what it kind of makes me think of. Just like, I think, not a shuriken, whatever one of those is. So it's pretty cool. So it's kind of like, remember what I said about the Decisive Strike? It's kind of like a Survivor Decisive Strike, but instead of using a sharp thing, they had a vial and they hit him in the back. That's what it makes me think of. And to me, I think it's pretty cool. To be honest, I think they could have done a little bit more with Trapper. It just looks kind of weird. Now, Wraith. I don't play Wraith a lot, but holy crap. Wraith? That is scary, dude. Look at, he has a hole through him. Those are just like little, hold on 1 second, I just gotta make sure I'm still recording. But he freaking has just these things growing out through him. I think Wraith has been the one that has definitely been the most affected, I think, by it. Oh, if it'll stop lagging. Come on, game. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, Jesus. Alright. So, look at that. Another vial in him. God, look at that. It's just his spine and the little things going around in him. It looks sick. I don't know about the head, though. The head's kind of weird. But it's cool. Honestly, I think out of all the skins, the Wraith looks one of the best. Then again, 30 of these vials. And then Hillbilly. Now, Hillbilly, I think, other than like the Wraith being one of the most effective, he's definitely after that. He makes me think of like a Resident Evil, like the spinas, the spines grew out of him, and just like using his armor and muscle kind of thing is now his thing. Look at that, another one in his back. I kind of like how they incorporated, you know, his hunchback already, slowly coming out of his skin, but like the skin is more taunt and just like more rigid, and it's just, and you kind of look at his weird leg too. His leg's kind of weird looking, without freaking piece of pan on. But like then you see like it's like as he was growing, it like ripped apart his shirt, but like some of his pieces of shirt is like cut and punctured by the spines, which I like. I just love the look of this. But I'm probably not gonna pick that one either, and I probably won't buy them because I don't know about buying them, to be honest. Then we got the Doctor. And he was pretty much affected as well. Look at his freaking, some of his guts just hanging out, like, ooh, they're jiggly. They jiggle around a little bit, just like with the Huntress's bear head thing. But look at, it's like some of the, I always thought they were like maybe like wires running through them, but like maybe now the fluid is going through the tubes of the wires, and it's just going all through them, and it's just, oh man, and just look at that face. The face only a mother can love. Just a few other like just weird stuff growing out of him. His weapon's kind of cool, but you know. And I just realized he has like things on his feet. it seems that Dr. Carter partake of the drink too much. And he not only got one of those, what is it? They track your movement so you don't leave a certain area. I think they shock you too. Actually makes sense because it's Doctor. And then the last one, the Huntress, which is probably gonna be the one I'm gonna go for because I've been playing a lot of Hunters lately. Come on, baby. Ooh, look at that. A very defaced, nasty bunny. First of all, the weapon looks pretty sick. With some of that blood splatter, or the stuff splattered on it. You know, a little bit on her leg, you know, nothing too interesting. But again, just the stab of like a decisive strike using the vial and just slowly went down her back, coming out her arm. It's like she's kind of growing like fur in a way too, just like a rabbit. Kind of like rabbit fur. Also makes me kind of think of a chicken. Des, we need a chicken mask. I think that'd be fun. Oh man, it looks pretty sick, to be honest. Actually, are those feathers? Or kind of looks like feathers too, instead of fur. But anyways, yeah, confirmed. Huntress is basically turned into a furry. A lot of bad fan art for that. Anyways, but look at that, just coming out of her mask. It kind of makes me think that her eyes are not to be grody, but kind of gouged out in a way, or like popped out. Like, you know what, some of the rabbits, like white rabbits, and they have red eyes and they pop out more than anything? That's what it makes me think of. So that is basically it for right now. It's pretty sick. Sorry if this is going to be a little bit longer. I'm just going to show one last thing and then we're going to see some gameplay. And pretty much to even start getting vials, you need to go to your blood web. And this is what I said before. You should have gone through your blood web and put it something like this before the event. I saved up almost 1 million. And let's go. So I'll probably go through only like 2 blood webs, 1 blood web. There we go. There's the first one. The Pustula Petals calls upon the entity to generate 1 Cankerous Hook and 1 Visceral Canker. As a killer, hook a survivor on a Cankerous Hook for the first time to extract putrid nectar to fill your killer nectar vial. Grants bonus blood points. Nice. As a survivor, find and interact with a Visceral Canker to harvest putrid nectar and fill your survivor nectar vial. Grants bonus blood points. Grants bonus blood points. Filling a nectar vial, either killer or survivor will grant you 1 putrid serum. Okay, so that's the serum that we need. Note, during the event, 2 default Cankerous hooks and 2 default Visceral Cankers will spawn in the map stacks. Only playable during the Hallowed Blight event. Okay, so that's good. So you don't actually need this item to actually be in the event. So if you didn't save up blood points or anything like that, there will be 2 of them, but I think the problem is, just like how with generators are, if you don't work on one of those, as a survivor, if you don't work on those, Cankerous, what are they? A Visceral Canker. It's gonna be kind of probably like a tumor growing out somewhere, and I'm pretty sure you're only gonna have 1 person allowed to work on it instead of like a generator where you could have almost up to 4, depending on the location of the gen. But it's not gonna be a gen, so it's kind of nice too, because then it kind of, because I think from what I've seen, it's slower, so it's not fast. So I don't know. So yeah, so it looks like you could get up to more than 1. Yeah, so I got 2 so far, but the problem is I also want to get a perk. Alright, so too bad. Alright, so I will see you all in the game, and I'm going to show off most likely just a survivor and a killer. So if, you know, don't be that discouraged. I probably won't, you know, win a lot of them, so it's just mainly to show it. And hopefully, because one of the things I don't like, I'm going to state this now, is that what it said about Survivor Nectar Vial. Play Survivor, harvest a canker to fill your Survivor Vial. Dying in a trial may cause you to lose some. May and some. That's what I'm kind of looking at. So you may lose some of it. Not all of it. I don't know if you're going to lose all of it. That's the problem. God, look at that thing in the background. That's so creepy. Anyway, and also this is supposed to be tied to the next killer for the next chapter. I have no idea. I don't know. maybe that was the character that had the vials. I don't know. Or maybe that was the guy who also leaves the golden toolboxes everywhere. I don't know. So anyway, see you guys in the game. Also, a little extra note. I was going through because I was getting some extra of these new offerings, and I came on my Nia because I wanted to, you know, get some stuff on her. You know what? Sounded wrong. All right. Anyways, but I found 3 of them. So yeah, as I've seen up to 3 spawn so far. This is the first time. I've seen Huntress 2, and that's as far as I've seen for killers. So yeah, just a little heads up. Now, I'm actually very interested to see that. She did a good thing too, because the only person left was the Decisive Strike one. So let's see how much we lose, and how much we keep, depending if you're a glass half full or glass half empty guy or gal. I'm interested to know this. I want to know how much did I... Okay, so I saw it go down. Oh, that's right, I forgot, that's what they said. Okay. I totally forgot. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. They said that as long as you get to that bar, you keep it. Alright, so I'm sorry, it's just this is gonna be a little bit of a longer video, but I want to make sure to show you guys this. Okay, I didn't know this. They didn't put in the patch notes that I saw. Okay, so they added the Will-O-Wisp back. I forgot that it is basically Halloween time, and I was wondering if they were going to add in the Will-O-Wisp, and I've went through quite a bit of Blood Web so far. So that means if they added back in the Will-O-Wisp, they also added back in the All Hallows Eve lunchbox. So yeah, so if you guys were not around for last year, or if you're thinking about the game or whatever, you know, go ahead, log in, and you can get some cool items, you know, save for your friends later on. You know, mess around with the killer or survivors, or, well, you don't get anything for killers, but you know what I mean. So it's pretty cool. So I just wanted to add that in. I swear to God, if it is that spirit again, the killers today are being sweaty. More sweaty than, oh God, suffocation pit. More sweaty than usual. Okay? I don't hear that noise. It's not nearby. Oh, well, I was wrong. That's kind of cool. It kind of takes the place of a generator. So I'm actually interested to see if, as killer, can you see these? Because if you can, that's kind of dumb in a way. Because someone brought in a... What's that hand one? I forget the hand. Alright, so this will get me a good amount of those. Okay, good. So if I can find one more means that I think I get a full vial even if I die. There's one. Alright. I'm gonna go for it. So, I and 2 other survivors, Jesus, we offered those offerings, so now we got more. So I wonder if I stop, does the vial go down? Oh, it just fills it up if you get it. That's pretty cool. Alright. Okay. What's going on here? Also, I don't think you can sabotage the books. See the spirit? You're gonna yank me off this. Oh, I think my mouse may be double clicking again. I've had... Oh, it's Ruin again still, too. Yeah, I think it's her. This chick is annoying. This is the second time I've come up against her. Let's just hope I have competent survivor. However, whatever. English hurts, alright? It hurts me. Okay, let's save it. Get some extra blood points. There's another one. It's too bad I can't just... Because I'm wondering, like, if I, you know, you die, like, what does that entail? You know what I mean? Like, I know they said it'll go down a thing, so if it does, I mean, you gotta be pretty, you know, you gotta be sweaty. Yeah. So, if you're gonna see a game today for me, it is the spirit again. I swear, dude. She let herself die? Seriously? run around for a little bit. I'll try to get this gen done, but to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna make it out. I mean, I'm gonna try, you know, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going and see what I can do. There we go. That one's done, Jake. So if you want to get that vial filled up, I mean, I mainly used a lot of that stuff, so it's up to you. Alright, Thrill of the Hunt, really? Okay, well, let's just start wearing that down. Might as well get some blood points somehow. Where? Over there, okay. I'm not gonna be able to get this done before she gets cooking him, and she most likely has barbecue and chili, so yeah. There's one done. Get in close. Hope this doesn't come over here. Yeah, oh, he's not dead yet, okay. Hold on, dude, I got you. Oh, dude, then spawned in for you guys aren't close. Yeah, to be honest, dude. Not the best thing, yeah. Not the best thing at all. So I'll just run for a little bit. To be honest, though, you gotta try to buy some time. You haven't. Keep off. Oh my god. Alright, well, he's dead. Sorry, language, I know. I mean, I didn't really say anything, but I insinuated something. It's one of the reasons I want to get to rank 1, because honestly, I mean, yeah, some of my games, I don't seem competent, but let's be honest, I'm not the worst survivor in the world. I have my moments. My god, though. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, okay, if I die, I'm probably going to lose a bar. Which means that if I go into another game, I'll lose a bar. So if I come up against a killer that's super sweaty, I mean, what am I really going to be able to do, you know? That's why I'm going to help survivors when I play. I mean, I'll have a normal game, but I'm probably going to have, I'm probably going to go help survivors. It's kind of dumb, to be honest. Alright. Come on, you. Go heal yourself up. I think the one thing also is just the spirits freaking, the spirits, some of the, there's actually one that's been worked on here. You guys actually were doing something. Well, I'm just gonna get blood points, to be honest. Okay, so somebody got that thing done. Ooh, what'd you have? Okay, crappier box than mine. Alright, I just don't know. Okay, so he was able to heal up, so that's good. She is heading around here, okay. So she most likely saw me then. So I gotta hide. Okay, she's going over there. Okay. Well, even if Jake starts working on one, a gen, I don't see it going that well. You know what? I could just annoy the killer for a little bit. Oh god, I'm terrible. So to you that's nothing, all right. But to her that's something, because she has not haunted ground. I forget what it's called. It's whatever. I don't remember the name. But basically what it does is when I touch it, it gives her a notification every time I touch a totem. And since it's a hex totem, that's what not haunted grounds. I forget what it's called. And so basically what it does is it It just does that. It just annoys her because it makes noises. So like, if you ever played Killer and you were doing a vault or a vault or anything like that, she's probably gonna come over here, to be honest. So what you could do is you could annoy the killer by doing that. Can I get it? Can I get it? Stay here. Nice. Oh. That's so nice. I don't care, I got it. It was actually Thrill of the Hunt. Yeah, that was it. Thrill of the Hunt. Nope. Oh, she got me. I thought she was gonna go running around it. I'm fine with it. Alright, where's Jake at? Does she also have that? Totally. Does she? No, she doesn't. Okay. So she has barbecue and chili, she has Thrill of the Hunt, she has Ruin. I don't know what her last one is Sloppy Butcher. It's not a bad combo, to be honest. It's a combo that I would run, except for Thrill of the Hunt. Primarily as the Spirit, to be honest, there is a very off add-on that she has at the moment that I don't like. It basically makes it so when she phases, she doesn't have a sound. So normally when it has like this weird sound, she doesn't have it. So now we're just kind of like running back and forth. I wouldn't mind. This is where basically a hatch standoff is one of the best situations that could end up happening. But the unfortunate part is we just don't have that last gen done, to be honest. We just don't have it done yet. I don't think even Jake would be able to get it done this time. Only when they're faster. Alright, well, Jake's gonna keep working on stuff, but to be honest, we're not gonna get anything done. I would hope that he's able to escape. And I think this is one of the things where, I don't know, I come up against a lot of sweaty survivors because I've been playing a lot of killer lately. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I've actually seen a lot of killers at once going sweaty, but this is the same killer. That's the thing. She's the same one. She's using... I mean, Spirit is pretty gosh darn good as a killer. I haven't gotten around to really playing her a lot, but she is pretty powerful. When you get to know how to play her, you know her add-ons and everything, it's just like how any killer can really be super powerful by mistakes of other survivors, knowledge of the killer for himself. Honestly, dude, you're not going to get her. She's going to hit you before then, and it's not really worthwhile to do it. So I'm wondering, okay, so I'm going to keep this game in, and I'm probably going to cut out the other bit of the other video to show you guys how it cuts. So she's trying to fake it right now, too. Because I'm actually interested to see it. It doesn't matter if I let go or not. 4 gens left, the hatch is not going to spawn for Jake. So I'm just going to get a little bit of extra points. Because to be honest, going through the blood webs, the best solution is if I find 3 of those, what are they called? 3 of the offerings for this event. The problem is, okay, so... Okay, is it gonna go down? Okay. It doesn't go down. And then it goes down. No, it didn't go down. That's awesome. So if you fill up a vial, that's awesome. So if you fill up a vial, boom, you get it. That is awesome. Alright. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting nervous about that because if that's the thing, if I come up against just like a killer like that, that's sweaty, that wants to keep doing that, I mean, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? I mean, look at that. I barely got anything. I just got silver on everything except for benevolent, whatever. Wow. Wow. So yeah, it's the same chick. Oh, this is it. Prayer Beads bracelet. Removes phasing sound. So when you play, I think this is the same one. AFK Dwight. The funny thing is, there was an AFK Jake last game. So yeah, that's pretty sick, to be honest. People are starting to run a little bit more different builds because of the healing thing that's happened, the healing nerf. So yeah, Oh man, that's pretty cool. So yeah, okay. So that lets you guys know. How's he doing? Okay, he's dead. So that lets you guys know. That's so awesome. So now you know that even if you fill up an entire vial and you die, you don't have to worry. You don't have to sweat it. It counts as a full vial. That is awesome. My god, that is awesome. Seriously. That puts down the fears I had for a while. Alright, sweet. So, I don't know who I'm gonna play as killer. I'll just pick. Gotta be someone decent. Probably not Huntress right now, but yeah. So I will see you all in a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Hillbilly then. Because I think it would be fun. I don't think I'm gonna get the Hillbilly skin, but I just think Hillbilly is probably gonna be a little bit better, depending on the map. So, we are running with... I actually forgot to do that for the Survivor, don't worry. It's just Barbecue and Chili, Tier 3, Hex Ruin, Tier 3, Sloppy Butcher, Tier 3, and I just got Hex Node, so I'm just gonna run with that. Two node perks, so yeah. I was gonna run Thanatophobia, but to be honest, I don't want to hinder somebody from filling up those vials because it's gonna take forever. And hopefully the survivors will be nice and help me out too. So add-ons, I'm going to use a primer ball. Moderately decreases the chainsaw's charge time with the spike boot, so I basically have more mobility when I'm steering and whatnot. And I'm going to use the offering. I'm not going to say that because I'm just going to keep freaking breaking it. People are going to harp on me for it. Alright, so I'll see you all in the game. Sorry about that. Just had to talk with somebody real quick. So we're in the Groaning Storehouse. Nothing too amazing at the moment. I don't know. It took me forever to try to find a game, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. Anyways, so they already got one, so that's good. Again, I actually switched out one of the perks because I honestly want to use agitation instead of, you know, node at the end. I actually want to try to get people to these hooks. Wow, really? That's it? Alright, well that kind of sucks. So if this thing goes poorly, oh, there's a rock here. I probably won't use it. This footage, except for maybe a portion of it. So if you're hearing this, it's because, you know. I don't mind them getting it. Alright then. Honestly, I don't mind if they don't get it. I'm just checking on my ruin and whatnot. I mean, I don't mind if they get it. It's just points for them. You can get it, Claudette. You can get it. But I also want to get you. I'm pretty sure, so you need to hook 2 survivors, 2 of them, to get 1 full bar. It's kind of sucky, man. No lie. That is really sucky. just gotta keep going, you know? I already remember that there's a pallet there. Oh. He ran. Got it. It's weird. I thought I heard Claudette for a second. Weird. Holy fuck, she was hiding in a corner. And she scared me a little bit. There we go. Nice little cheeky bit. Oh, that's stuck. One of the big things that requires getting sweaty. Might as well get rid of it. So more or less, I'm hoping that they do gen, you know, on the outskirts. So then it leaves more of these around. There we go. Perfect. Alright, on to the next one. I desperately need it. We're gonna go ahead. It seems that more and more are being pushed back. I think with agitation, I could most likely make this. Because I'm trying to maximize it as much as I can. There we go. Another quarter of a bit. A little bit more giblets. There's another one here. But I have to be careful. Okay, I don't mind that. And that one's not active. Okay. Over here though. Dwighty. Didn't I hook you earlier, Dwight? Pretty sure I did. Should be able to make that. And go back on himself. Okay, I'm fine with that. That window open? No, it's not. Thank goodness. Yeah, Dwight, you should probably know Nia used up a lot of pallets. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. There you are, Dwight. Stay on the side of this, because, you know, it pushes you more. There we go. Alright. I unfortunately already hooked Dwight, but I'm pretty sure this will get me up the next one. So this sucks, dude. I mean, unless everybody offers... So you need all the survivors to offer... Glad I know you're here. He's the one I haven't hooked yet. Oh, Dwight, I'm sorry. She used up a lot of pallets. Went out the window. Nice. Alright, and this will be the last one. Unfortunately. Well, I think the good part about Elisa's killer is that you don't really have to worry about it that much. I'm not gonna kill them either. I'm just gonna. Well, Blight will be dead. So. What? Hello, Nia. Give me back there. I know that. Oh, I thought she was gonna run right into it. Claudette, come back. I just want to smack you. No. I'm pretty sure I saw Legacy Blight back there. They could just go get him. I know that they're probably not going to kill him. That would feel bad if he ended up dying. Oh, she got out. Flawed. Where are you? Oh, there's alright, well, I guess we got the doors open by now. Now it's just extra fun for me if I can get something. What? You guys didn't even get the poster yet. Hello, Dwight. Spotted over here by chance. And a hit. Alright. And again, I don't want to kill him. Oh, my turning. Hurts me. Again, the turning hurts me. I doubt they'd be in here. What? Oh, I thought she left. I thought she left a long time ago. What are you doing here still? The other Dwight should be okay, man. So it should be fine. If they don't, I'll let them open the door. Oh, now I feel bad because I don't even know where he's at. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I don't have whispers, so I'm only going to guess for the best location. Probably taking the most direct route. That's what I would do, unless he found the hatch. If he found the hatch, that's good on him. I hope he gets out. And honestly, that would suck if he bled out. Unless I'm just blind and deaf and I didn't see him earlier. I don't know. All I could hope is he gets out. There he is. There you are, Dwight. Come on. I'll take you out. I don't have any more, so. There we go. So, you know, that's interesting. So, it kind of sucks, though, because as a killer, it's going to suck even more. Ooh. But I guess it's the same, to be honest. So, I would need to get one more hook before... I think it is funny. It's kind of like juice in a way. Wow, I got a lot of blood points too. Actually, that's the nice part about these offerings is that they're just, you know, they're not double blood points, but they definitely give you a good amount of blood points. So, yeah, that sucks, but you know, as long as you get close to it, it's good. Yeah, that's one thing actually I'm going to check right now. Basically, end of the video, so it's pretty cool. To recap, we found out that survivors, this is as far as what I've known, survivors, if you fill up your entire vial, it takes about, I think it's two of those things. No, it's 2 1/4 of those things. So like these things, you need to complete 2 full ones and a little bit of the third one. The nice part is you don't completely drain the last one. That's the good part. So somebody else can come along and, you know, get that filled up. Now, my question is gonna be, these vials, are they the same vials that I could spend? Because the problem is, if I find out that, like, let's say because Survivor, because I'm not gonna lie, that game for Hillbilly took me almost 10 minutes to find a game, okay? And I'm just waiting there. And I'm not that low level. So maybe that might be, I'm level 6. Killer rank 6. So, and I'm hoping that the Killer Vials and Survivor Vials, I hope that they are not, what are they called? Oh, cells. I hope that they are not, like I was saying before, like in my last video, I theorized that maybe each vial, or what the thing you had to collect, you had to play the killer, or, you know, so do vials basically correlate as with killer and survivor? So if I play as killer all the time, can I use the vials on survivors? Most likely, because they seem the same. So I'm a little interested in it. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. I'm definitely gonna be grinding a little bit survivor, but unfortunately, I mean, thank God it's gonna last, what is it, 13 days, which is good, because as you all know, I'm taking a little bit of a break from YouTube because I'm been studying and doing a lot more work for my classes lately. So yeah, so a little bit less content. Sorry about that. People were waiting for the Long Dark and FGB Continuum and whatnot. Don't worry, it'll be back soon-ish, relatively. My test is going to be next week, so this is going out same day I'm recording it, so it's going to be Friday the 19th. Sometime next week I'm going to be taking my test, and then after that I'll be able to start recording more stuff. So don't think that it'll still probably be a little bit of a dry week after that, because I need to get back situated with, you know, the mod pack and the Long Dark and whatnot. So, but anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope that you got some good information from this. I definitely did. Some new things about the new update and whatnot. So I hope to see you all in the fog. If you see me, don't be that sweaty towards me, please. I need to fill up my vials. So anyways, see you all later, and I hope everybody has a good day. Goodbye.